Hi. I got a insane burst of inspiration as I was reading this book, and the passage just instantly made me shoot up off my seat, and I was like, I need to say this. I need to talk. I need to do this right now. And I'm going to read that passage to you and talk about why it inspired me and what it means to me. So this video is going to focus on letting go. Why letting go can feel so hard. Why it's important for when you're calling in new beginnings to release the things of the past so that you can create something new. And although we know we want these great new beginnings, sometimes the transformative process that it takes to get there can be hard. It can feel really hard to let go of these things, even though you know you want something new. We're going to talk about why. Just kind of get into a discussion about why. Because this is something that I'm personally going through right now. So the book that I'm going to read from is called Manifest Now by, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, and I should have searched this up before I started the video, but I already started it and I can't stop it because it's on my phone. So her name, Adil Ahmed. So it's chapter 13. I'm going to read the passage. So many great things are coming your way. Don't be afraid of new beginnings. If you're going over a bump in the road or feel unsure, don't worry. You're on the right track. As with any great change, a shedding of the old ways is required. Anytime we're in a transformative state, we get kind of uncomfortable because we're not used to it. Sometimes we even desire to go back to old habits just to avoid this feeling. I'm here to tell you not to be afraid. That passage really touched something in me today, especially. Letting go is always something, honestly, that I struggled with in the past. And today, I guess I'm in this point in my life where I feel a change happening within me. And I know that this change is going to be reflected in my external reality. And I'm excited for this change. I've been calling it in. I've been wanting this change. But change means transformation, right? It's a process, and it's not always easy. And it's so funny that this is coming up now because I remember I had a dream like a week ago or something, and this dream it was like a death dream. I had 2 nights in a row actually where I had dreams of death, and I didn't take it literally or anything, but what those dreams meant to me was there's a very transformative time happening right now. And the dream was actually kind of painful. One of the dreams was emotionally painful, so I take it as, okay, this might be hard, but it's happening and it's for the best. I think it's just about allowing the change to happen, allowing this transformation, because even though it might feel hard now, and maybe I'm just making this video for myself, maybe it's just me who needs to hear this, and that's fine. I'm just gonna let it out anyway. So it's this transformation, it's hard because this brings up another quote, right? In order to have, I don't remember exactly how it was, but it's in order to have something different, you need to do something different. So the reason why it can be so hard is because we're not, this quote, the passage says, we're not used to it. And even if it's let's just say you're trying to create this amazing life for yourself, where you want this your dream career or this amazing relationship, or you're trying to move to this new place, these things, although our heart truly desires it and it feels so good to us, what it takes to get there is a complete shedding of your old self, and it's a completely different state of being. It's kind of you're going to be a completely different person when you get there. And it's not that when you get there, you're going to change. It's that you're going to change while you're going there. You're going to change so that you can get there. And so with new beginnings comes endings. And honestly, that's something that I have been experiencing in my life now. Whether it's endings within relationships or endings within old habits that I've had, old ways of thinking. The endings are happening. And the thing is about this is like, you don't need to ask for it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless. And it's about, are you gonna resist it or are you just gonna let it happen? Because if you resist, that's when it gets hard. That's when it's the most uncomfortable, when you're resisting it, right? It's like if you think about like a butterfly or a caterpillar, right? A caterpillar, like imagine the caterpillar when it's in its cocoon, you know, getting ready to become this beautiful be in this new state of being of itself. It's this beautiful, amazing butterfly. Imagine, you know, in the cocoon, it's resisting. It's not allowing it to happen. It's not coming out of the shell because it's resisting the inner change that's happening. We're so used to being in this same state that we might have been in for years, where it's like we think this is who we are, this is who we're meant to be, this is my identity. And so we're so used to it, we're used to it. And like, it's kind of like we take these habits, these old identities, and we put it on us like our skin, right? Like it's us, like this is who I am. And so that's why it's so uncomfortable, because you are literally shedding this old skin, this old identity, and it kind of can feel like you're losing a part of yourself, right? Because this is what you identified as. Because it's like, whoa, like what's happening? Like I thought this is who I was. And it's like, whoa, like it can feel comfortable because it's like, whoa, like you want to hold on so bad because your ego is like, okay, this is me though. I can't let go of this. I need this. But you don't. Who you are is so much greater than this. You are an expansive, infinite, multi-dimensional being. You are much greater than this. You can take on any identity that you want. It's just really interesting because I've never gone through it the way that I'm going through it right now. Like I think in the past, like I always resisted letting go. I didn't know how to let go. I always used to tell myself that like I don't know how to let go. And it's so funny because letting go is not something that you have to try to do. It's effortless. And I say that because it's like, just imagine like you're holding on to something. Let's just say it's a pole right in front of you and you're holding on to it. You're holding on so tightly. Holding on takes so much more effort than letting go. Like you're giving it your strength, your grip. You're just fighting so tightly. And letting go is just a release. It's effortless. It's literally effortless. You're just, oh. And it can be scary because then when you're so used to being attached to this thing, it's like, whoa, there's nothing there anymore. Like, I need it. You feel like you're falling. You don't know where you are. You don't know who you are. Then it's okay. It's okay. That state, just like every other part of our lives, is needed. It's all happening perfectly. It's all happening exactly as it needs to be. And everything's happening for you. All the experiences you go through, happening for you to help you grow into the person that you want to be. And sometimes we don't notice it in the moment because we get so caught up in what's happening, and we don't notice that, oh, that's why that happened. Because of that, I'm who I am today. So this phase, the uncomfortable phases, the hard phases, the scary phases, they're so needed because it will propel you forward to where you want to be. So that's just something I need to tell them. I continue to tell myself. I think I used to tell myself that I didn't know how to let go because I was just afraid to let go. I always knew. We know. We always know what we need to do intuitively. We always know how to do it. But we resist it. Sometimes. I want to say I don't want to project my experiences onto you, onto anyone watching. Obviously, everyone's different. But I mean the people who can relate. And I think what's so beautiful too about like releasing the old, making space for the new, right? You can't be two people at once. You can't be the person that's insecure and be the person that's confident. You can't be the person that's living in lack and be the person that has abundance everywhere. You can't be two people at once. So it's just really like, which one do you want to be? Yeah, and are you willing to let go right now? And it's okay if it takes you a little longer. It'll happen regardless. You can push yourself to do it. and just be in that uncomfortable feeling. And it's okay to be uncomfortable. Because on the other side is magic. Even within it is magic. One of the exciting things about letting go is the fact that you don't, and this is also, I'm going to say the exciting thing, and the reason why it can also be scary is because we may know what we want, we may know what we're wanting to create, we don't know what it takes to get there, and we don't know where it's going to lead us. And that's why it can be scary, is because it's unknown. It's unknown. It's like, that's what I'm going to say, when you let go, you're going to fall, right? Or maybe you fall and you're right there. Maybe it wasn't so scary because you landed like a foot under you, and it's like, oh, okay, I was just being dramatic. Or maybe the fall is a little longer and you just don't know. That's the beauty and the scary part about it. But the unknown is so exciting because there are endless possibilities. Because you don't know is why you're able to create so many new things, and why you're able to why you can allow these things to flow into your life, because it can be anything. Of course, you still have the power to create anything that you want in your life. You can get your wildest dreams or something even better. You just gotta jump in. So that's a message to myself and everybody else. Maybe we're all going through similar things. I don't know. That is all that I have to say on this topic for now. Just want you guys to know that, like, if you are going through this girl is too. But I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please make comments down below if there's anything that kind of caught your anything that caught your eye, anything that you want to say, anything that you want to add on, your own experiences. Yeah. Bye.